There are already existing possibilities for copyright owners and content creators with modern technology that hadn't been discussed yet about the Article 13 of the European Parliament. This is my video for the hashtag #SaveYourInternet campaign of YouTube. Hey there, I'm Sebastian, Mr. Cyber Casual YouTube channel where you get insights and knowledge of cross-reality and artificial intelligence. And this is some kind of a different video of what I have done in the past, but maybe you've heard about the hashtag #SaveYourInternet campaign of YouTube, or you heard about the concept of Article 13 of the copyright law in the European Union. This sounds like totally different, but trust me, it has a connection and you will see it in the end of this video. There are already tons of videos here on YouTube regarding the copyright law and the phrasing of Article 13 by the European Parliament. Therefore, I won't go into detail about the article itself or about the copyright law itself or the copyright stuff around YouTube, but I will give you a little context to clarify my idea of how it should work. Okay. First addition, if there's a violation of the copyright law here on YouTube, there are two ways at the moment of how this takes place. First, the content ID identifies violation of copyright law. Second, the copyright owner flies fully and legal petition on YouTube. And mostly this is the case when he's not listed in the content ID system. If the first case happens, the owner of the copyright can decide if he uses the possibility to display advertising on that particular video, which is mostly the case. He can block fully or partly the content, or he does simply nothing with the video itself, but gets all analytics. With the second case, the video simply gets deactivated by YouTube. To get inside the content ID system and get a digital fingerprint, the copyright owner simply has to do two things. He needs to qualify for the content ID system and he needs to submit the audio and video files of his copyright. As a content creator, you can purchase these rights from its legal user. This is important because there's this so-called fair use regulation, which is part of the copyright law as well. This allows to comment, remix or criticize original video or audio footage, which by the way is most of the content here on YouTube. The regulation of fair use is different in every country and it's some kind of legal gray area. If the Article 13 gets accepted, there will be no warning, no report, and using some kind of copyright just simply gets illegal. And as a result, YouTube and other platforms as well are forced to deactivate or block all files which could be part of it. There already have been different lawsuits in the past. As a result so far, the platform is not guilty, but the content uploader is. But there are other cases regarding file sharing platforms. But let's be honest, if we see audio and video as a form of art, the platforms like YouTube or Facebook or Vimeo are more like the museum where you can watch the content, while on the other hand, the file sharing platforms are more like the black market. And of course, this is illegal. But in both cases, the content, meaning the copyright or audio video, should be labeled anyway. If Article 13 becomes a law, you can't watch many content inside the European Union. The copyright owner has no violation objections and his material is safe. But also, copyright owners earn less money with the rights. Because of all the saying, it's important to find a solution for all. The copyright owner, the content creator, the platform and the audience. Therefore, you need a transparent and strict system for copyright where the copyright owner gets the money, the content creator doesn't break law, and the platforms can reach the audience. This can only happen with a system where all copyrights are listed with the legal owners. And now we come to a point where I can identify my knowledge and skills and where we get into the content area of this channel. Because this is a perfect use case for artificial intelligence. You need to collect the data, you need to analyze it, and you need to give right or wrong to the legal issues, with no exceptions, but with legal reasons. And this would be the next step for the European government, because with the use of an AI, this will be more effective and cost effectively. By the way, lawyers and jurists are probably the first occupation groups which will be replaced by an AI in the near future. So why don't use an existing then? The content ID database is huge. And there's also a database from Facebook and probably from other platforms as well. Together with those databases and those systems, you can also create a global solution, not only a European. With the addition of image recognition, there won't be a right or wrong, there will only be right answers with a 100% perfect match. And this all automatically. And with an API or something similar, you can integrate this into nearly everything. I mean, like platforms, apps, websites, streaming services, everything. And also the whole monetization part gets a lot more easier. At the moment, there are 2 cases of violation on the YouTube platform. First one is the violation of the community guidelines, and the second one is the violation of the copyright law. People who don't use the Content ID system most of the time simply doesn't know about it. You can integrate this in the system as well. Of course, this is not an easy step, but the European Parliament has the power and the money to make this happen. And maybe there are other global parliaments who will take place as well to build a global solution. Also, this would be a first step to make the world a whole one again. Also, if it should be future-proof, 100% correct working and absolutely secure, you build the whole system on a blockchain. With the addition of tokens of cryptocurrency, you could also reward copyright owners very easily and give the content creators a possible and secure way for the whole payment process. I think this is a great solution, and I don't talk about on this channel about this, but besides I'm a content creator, I'm a full-time filmmaker and a musician as well, and also an owner of copyright. And of course I want a solution which works fine for all parties. Normally I end my videos with a question of the day or a question of the video, but this is more like a leading question. Don't we all want a great working solution for all participants? I think it is. There's nothing to add from my side. That's it for me. Hope you like it. Bye bye. Tschüss.